Hello everyone and welcome to Saturday Jurassic World Evolution 2 day. Just for a little bit longer, looking forward to the third game though. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope everything is working properly, otherwise I've just been talking to myself, which checks out. I do that a lot, so there's that. I see people saying hello, so I think we're good. Evo jump scare. Alright, we're working. We're working! I want to first and foremost, as always, thank the Blue Knight crew. I see sarcastically Fletcher, Ebed Guillermo's lurking. We have... maybe that's Screw Samuel's here. There you go. Alright, so I want to ask everyone in chat to just, listen to what the moderators tell you to do. Stick to our simple chat rules. No all caps, take it easy on the emoji, be kind to one another. And then we're just gonna build a little river cruise, because, isn't it obvious? I also want to welcome the Green Name Army. I see Monatalia, Wraith Curon is here, Spartan Robot Productions. Hello there. Oh my god, so many people. Art with Caleb, Mr. Cat Buttface. Sorry, still like saying that name. Pillow Sleeper, Duck. Dev Tarbo is here. Matthew, we have Archie maybe in the chat, as well as a Mod Survivor, HR14. The Dancing Dilo, Sven, hello. Just a couple of the Green Name Army in chat. Some other folks we have, Blazing Heart. We have William Appleton, Mara Notable. That sounds suspiciously Dutch. King Chris TV, Inferno is here, Rodrigo Jalapa, Project Delta 001, we have one Chuff Frog joining, Whiteout VR is here, Mason S, Joseph says hey, we have Hugo Ruffett journey in, Gabe is here, oh, chat jumped, very helpful, Jesse is here, hello, Monkey, we have Galaxy Monk, Rose D72, Riddick Studios, Torbjörn Duncan? I'm so sorry, I can only pronounce the most simplest Dutchest of things. Let's see, Bobby VA, welcome to the stream. Oh my gosh, we have many people watching. I think many people as excited as I am for Jurassic World Evolution 3's new attractions. Now, obviously, we're gonna have to wait 2 more months for the official river cruise, but I thought it would be fun to use the modded river cruise for this stream, and just try to build a fun river cruise in this one stream. I really felt like doing a one-off build. I was considering doing a just chatting stream, but we did that last week. I'm just so tired from moving. So tired, so yeah, my apologies. We're gonna have to finagle it a little differently. So I'll do it like that. And yeah, I figured we're just gonna loop around. This is gonna be a bigger lake. And here, I just lay down a lot of water. I'm gonna be cutting into it, make it more river-like. But I want to keep it, in terms of size, I want to keep it quite contained. So we have a shot at least at finish is a strong word, but get a nice amount of progress on this this little mini project. We're not gonna overthink the guest side of things. I'll probably just like attach a couple of amenities or something. Oh god. Okay, hold on. This is upsetting me. This is like physically making me ill. Let me at least do that so it's centered. Forgive me. That was very much necessary. Alright, I'm gonna park that one here. Shablooey, sexy. Oh, no path connection. Oh yeah, okay, I see it. How's everyone else's weekend going, by the way? I just spent half the day, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot of work. I spent half the day at my previous house, getting that all cleaned up for the next renter. So, oh my god, I'm so tired. Alright, looks like people are having a good week. I missed some super chats. You are very right. I am indeed very distracted. Herald of Geese. Who doesn't love their square rivers? We're gonna make them squiggly, don't worry. This is just how you place them down. I did a tiny bit of homework. Alright, what else did I miss? Let's see. Legacy Christie wishes everyone a happy Saturday. I hope it rocks. Alright, so where's my thing? Oh, here it is. The thing that makes the hugs happen. Alright, so for Legacy Christie. And for Herald of Geese. Oh. Hello? Hello? There you go. It works eventually. It's a little far away. Hold on. I'm a professional streamer. I'm just not fully moved in yet. Let's move that. Okay, there we go. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. That's fun. Thank you for spending a little bit of it with us. But do you have like other plans? Oh god. Huh? Oh no. Wait, how do I do this? How do I do this? Oh, I think I know. I think I have to start over. It's a mod. It's a little glitchy. Yeah, that's okay. I think it only works like right after you place it. There you go. There it is. There she is. Hey, Herald of Geese just did 5 memberships. That's awesome. I have a beautiful clip to show. YouTube, are you gonna tell me which 5 they went to? There you go, there you go. YouTube is a little slow today. Relatable, honestly. I feel like I can't throw stones. But thank you so much, Herald of Geese. That's really generous. And it went to RR Gaming, Catmaster172, Magnetator. We have HawkL1215. And Commander Zilla. Hey! Here you go. Cinema. Absolute cinema is awaiting you. Hey, Xenoraptor, thank you. Yeah, Chunkingosaurus made it into Jurassic World Evolution 3. Not gonna lie, I'm surprised. I'm very surprised it made it in. I'm very happy it made it in. Oh, am I doing something wrong? Yeah, I'm doing something wrong. God dang it. I need to draw it out first. Otherwise, I'm just gonna... I need to draw it first. Hold on. Let me whip out a terrain paint. But yeah, I'm personally really happy Chunkingosaurus made it in. I love... He's just so cute. He's a little buddy. So basically, yeah, I'm basically just gonna draw the river. So we're gonna do squiggly, squiggly, bigger squiggly. And then I want to go like, I want this to be just lake, just big old lake. And I want us to go right by the lake. Sheriff Melissa Berenson. Berenson? Did I just forget that I'm Dutch? I feel like I forget it. You're gender fluid now. Hey, awesome. So from now on, I'll be switching between the names Dice and, hold on, Dice and Melissa. Is it okay if I call you Berenson? That, I don't know, maybe that's, in my park, sorry, I just got so distracted by the super chat. In my park, we let people die. In mine too, but I don't put it out there so bluntly. Jesus. But yeah, Melissa, just let me know if that's okay. If Berenson works well, so that I don't accidentally say something something wrong. Where's Ian? Is he out sick or something? Oh my God! What? We're at 2. Whoa, hold on. I owe you 2 giggles. Hold on 1 second. Bam. Bam. I mean, Melissa, I don't know if you don't mind alternating your account, but that feels like it could be a lot of work on your end. So, you know. Sorry, I'm still thinking about the super chat. I forgot to do this. Yahoo! That feels a little weird though, to do a Yahoo when someone just said in my park we let people die. Did I do 2 laughs? I don't think I did. There, now I know for sure. Maybe I just did 3. That's okay. Neurotic Vows plays. Love your coverage of the Jurassic World Evolution 3 news. I appreciate that. Thank you. So hyped for the river raft and balloon tours. Honestly, this week was just baller. That hasn't been said. Like, that word hasn't been used since, like, the 2010s. But that's okay. It was an amazing week. So happy with all of the news. Like, we got some good news. We let people die. Yahoo! Yeah, that's what I mean! Don't clip stuff out of context. Alright, so here, yeah, what I'm thinking is big loop. And then... maybe we'll go into the big old lake a little bit. Leonardo, bro, finally was able to get on one of her lives. Welcome. Good luck. Yeah, so a little nub into the big lake. I'm thinking sauropods here. We'll probably do maybe 3 species. Maybe 2. Nah, maybe 3. Or no, not 3 species, 3 habitats, I should say. Car, this is my first YouTube live that I joined. Heck yeah, welcome. This is, I'm not the most professional streamer to be your introduction to YouTube live streams, but I appreciate it. Yahoo! We just do our thing over here. We're just weird for the heck of it. Okay, so obviously I got a little head start on a... It's not a great waterfall, but I gave myself 30 minutes, so this was the best I could do. I do like the idea of taking it quite close to the waterfall, so I think we're gonna do that. Big ol' loop. That's kind of cool. Maybe we'll even do like a little double feature. Because, you know, waterfalls are awesome. We like waterfalls. Waterfalls are cool. I might even go... Yeah. Let's... Oh, God. Let's get the most out of it, right? Because it's only going to be 1 tour. Let's get the most out of it. Surely chunking strongly suggests returning species in DLC. I don't know how chunking a source being in the base game strongly suggests that returning species are going to be DLC. I don't necessarily see the reasoning in that. I mean, it's obviously very possible, but we'll just have to wait and see what they do. Alright, and then we're just gonna squiggle on through there, make a little... And then... there. I'm gonna try not to overthink it. That's okay. That seems appropriately squiggly. Connor Brennan, thank you so much. That is a massive super chat. Heck yeah, we're gonna get a dancing Dilo in here. Bam. Melissa says the Deinonychus is probably cut. You're probably right. I'm probably the only person in the world whose reaction to that is gonna be, aw. I kind of like the tadpoles. I think they're funny. If you sort of disconnect, you know, the fact that it's supposed to be a Deinonychus, if you just take that out of the equation, it's kind of funny. Jurassic plays, the only way I could play Jurassic World Evolution 3 is to pray my computer has mercy on it. Honestly, that is a fair, like, hurdle, right? It's gonna be, well, at least... I mean, it has to be more intense. It has to be, because it like, graphically it's more intense. It has, like, all of the modular building stuff. I need to add 1 more square. Well, it's not a square, it's a rectangle. Rectangle. I can speak. I have words. Okay. Ultima says, I like Deinonychus because they can be incredibly colorful. They do have pretty good skins. Alright, here we go. 3rd time placing this thing. Ha! 3rd time's a charm, that's what they say. Alright, and then we're just gonna follow the sand. Darth Vader is quaking right now. Oh man, when... Like that, that river cruise video, it was like part of a 4-hour live stream, and I think we were like 1.5 hours into it. It was part of Xbox at Gamescom. And not gonna lie, your girl was getting distracted watching that live stream because it was a bit of a drag. And, you know, I was just sort of puttering around because, you know, I just moved. There's a lot of crap around me. Just crap that I still need to find a place for. And then I looked up and I saw the freaking canoes. I called them kayaks before. I've been corrected. I saw the freaking canoes and little Evo lost her itty bitty mind. A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. Man, that was good. That was good. That was good, y'all. Hey, Dawson YT, member for 8 months. Not a fan of Darnonicus, but see, yes, imagine baby tadpoles. I love them. Oh, I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be sad if they don't. I mean, any species that gets cut is gonna be a little sad. Well, I've said this before. There's a couple of them I wouldn't mind losing. Oh my god. Acrobat Reader keeps giving me an internal error occurred. You're not even in use. God dang it. Why does stuff always break? Hey, Calder1265, thank you so much. That's really generous. How's your new house? Well, it's not a house, it's an apartment. I think I'm about 80% done. Hold on, I'm looking around. Yes, I think I'm about 80% done. We're in the end game now. And I'm very much looking forward to that because I'm freaking exhausted. Hold on, did we do a hug? I don't think so. The Paleo Center said when they released the boat tour, I was like, Frontier did the thing. They did the thing. They did do the thing. Lexi Chrissy says, I got a new work computer. It took many hours on the phone with IT to set it up. But that's done. Phew. Oh, man. Technology and me. I mean, you guys know. I am basically Alan Grant. Computers hate me. I think they sense my fear. And they abuse it. Obviously, you don't have to follow it like too precisely. It's more of a guideline than actual rules. You know what does surprise me though? I was thinking about the poll that I did on my channel this week about asking you guys what your favorite attraction is, and the results were very clear. It was River Cruise, like, #1, and then #2, Petting Zoo, and way down at the bottom, it was the Balloon Tour. I think that got, like, I don't know, 6% of the votes, something really, really small. And that did make me think that it's honestly... How do I say? As exciting as this week was, I almost feel like they should have spread it out a little bit more. Because right now, I feel like the Balloon Tour really got overshadowed by the River Cruise reveal. I think if they had given the Balloon Tour a little bit more airtime, if you will, a little bit more of a breather. That's all the air-related puns I have. But I feel like if they had shown the Balloon Tour maybe 1 week, then do maybe a dinosaur showcase, and maybe then do the River Cruise, I feel like they really could have amped up the... Shush. They really could have amped up the excitement around the Balloon Tour. Right now, I really feel like people were like, oh yay, Balloon Tour, and 2 days later, everyone's like, oh, River Cruise, and, you know, me as well. But yeah, I honestly feel, I don't know, they went sort of for like a blitz attack. I think if they'd spread it out, the Balloon Tour would have gotten more love. More love. Yeah, the phone in the back. I think that's my dad. I just texted my dad. Let's play everyone's favorite game. No, it's not everyone. Is it my dad, or is it, sneakily, my mother? So far, it has always turned out to be my mother. Let's see. It is my dad! Oh, wow. I just made some money. Awesome. Sorry. It's really random. Hold on, no, I have to tell this because it's a funny coincidence. So today was the last day that we were working in my house to get it ready for the renter. So taking the last of my crap out. And I'm selling my washer and dryer. So the dryer is going to a friend of my mom's, and the washer we put on like marketplace, I don't know, the Dutch version of Craigslist, I don't know. And coincidentally, I was like looking out the window right before the start of the stream, and I see a truck drive by with a washing machine in the back, and I was like, oh, let me text my dad. Is that my washing machine? Did we sell the washing machine? So I text my dad. Weird coincidence. I looked out the window for 10 seconds. I saw a washing machine. Was that mine? And he just texted me back, yeah, and they paid $150 for it. So I just made $150. That's nice. All right. Let me actually do things though. I don't know, I just thought it was a really funny coincidence that, you know, you look out your window and you just happen to see someone randomly drive off with your washing machine. I thought it was really funny. Probably only in my head. That's usually where things are only funny, just in my head. Alright, so now this area is going to be rivery, this is going to be rivery, lakey. Right? Right. Hey, Connor Brennan, that's another super chat. Also, I love the dancing dialogue, so let's get that out of the way. I do think Deinonychus needs more respect in paleo media overall, with Velociraptor stealing its appearance in Jurassic Park, a Utahraptor being the biggest raptor, the terrible claw is just stuck in the middle. Speaking of that, there is an animated, I don't know if it's a series or a short film. Isn't literally called Terrible Claw, or the character is called Terrible Claw? I saw some, hold on, someone needs to refresh my memory. But there's like a cute animated thing about Deinonychus. As per usual, I only half remember. That is the Evo way, let's just be perfectly frank. Talon! There you go, Talon. Alright, okay, so this was more of a case of 1/4 remembered. I was indeed thinking of Talon. Malatalia, I've unpacked the last box with things 11 months after moving happened because I forgot about it, so don't be harsh on yourself with it. See, and that's the situation I really want to prevent. Because that 100% is, that threat is lurking. And I feel like for me, it wouldn't be 11 months, it would be 11 years if I let that happen. So I really I need to unpack all of my stuff and then just be done with it. Because once I stop, it's not happening again. I just need to power through. Stuff. Oh my god, it's been almost half an hour. That's scary. Alright, and I want to get it like... Yeah, there you go. That's sexy as heck. There, in certain areas, I really want it to be like... really low to the level of the water. And then here, honestly, it could be cool to make it like a little bit Ooh, hold on. No, maybe do that here. Yeah, that's what that's gonna be sexy. So like, just a mini canyon. Just a mini. Just a little baby canyon. I think that's gonna be cool. Time is just an illusion. I just put it in the wardrobe because I was vacuuming for a minute. And then a minute became 11 months. Okay. Where's the log? Don't worry, there shall be plenty of logs. We can do like a log over... Oh yeah, that's sexy. I'm not gonna have like a lot of time to do like super detailed stuff for this. I really want to see just if we can make like a quick river tour. Because obviously, you know, I don't want this to be another like work in progress thing that I need to come back to. This is just a one-off. Actually, let's go from there. Fabrice Poot! Good evening, lads. How are we? Doing pretty good, doing pretty good. Very tired, but, you know, powering through. Shush. Sorry, that's gonna be my dad again. Oh, hold on. Let me just do that. Oh, my mouse is being a little weird. Yeah, my phone has a shush feature. Usually I don't need to activate the shush feature because I don't have any friends. There's no point in pretending otherwise. There's no point in like pretending to be cool. I have no friends. I have a YouTube channel. That's all I have now. Okay, here, canyon. It's not gonna be big enough for a log. Although we could build it out with rocks a little bit, because this is obviously not, like, straight up. I could, like, lay a redwood tree over top. That's gonna be big enough. Anyway, I'll figure that out. So, I'm gonna smooth that out a little bit. Okay. Sexy. Boop. Little pimple in the world. I wish to build a giant hollow log to place a species nest in Jurassic World Evolution 3. I mean, you probably could. Hey, Jurassic King, thank you. I'm working on an Ultimasaurus and Malosaurus terrarium in Jurassic World Evolution 2. A terrarium specifically. Oh, that sounds interesting. Hold on 1 second. My autism dictates that I do this before the hug. I don't know. I don't make the rules. The autism makes the rules. We disagree on a lot of things. There. Alright. Hug time. Wham. Ooh, the payload sensor, a log viewing gallery. That is a genius idea. Hold on a second. That gets me excited. I can make that work. We're gonna make that work. That is sexy as heck. Okay. Fletcher, how's the new artwork on your wall? Oh my god, it looks so good. And, ooh, I didn't even send you the picture of that. It looks even better now, because I just got, a again, from the house. I got the last of the artworks from the house. And one of them is like, it's something I had behind me while streaming. It's like this poster, and it's sunset orange with the no internet dinosaur in front of it. And in terms of colors, it matches perfectly with the Stegosaurus artwork. So now it's like more balanced. It's so good. It's sexy. Herald of Geese, hey, probably gonna make a Dimetrodon cave in Jurassic World Evolution 3 if possible. Heck yeah. I mean, assuming Dimetrodon is in the game. I mean, I think that's pretty safe, but... It really does seem to be the case that, you know, animals that made an appearance in the movies are basically in hacker voice. I mean, wait, did this not connect? No, okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's totally fine. Let's turn that off. Oh. He won't go straight. God dang it. Wait, but how am I... Oh, hold on. This is the issue. Is this the issue? Hello? Oh yeah, I think this is the issue. No? God freaking dang it. Hold on. Let me try this again. No path to... I mean, it's working, so that's fine. I don't know why he says no path to other buildings. Maybe because there's nothing here. Hold on. Let me give the people what they want. There you go. Got rid of the notification for you guys. Steve Sauropod, do I think the Mutodons will be in the aviaries? I don't know. There's two ways they can go about it. Oh my god. The sunlight is hitting my rabbit disco ball. Yes, I have a disco ball in the shape of a rabbit's head. And I just noticed all the sparkly lights on my ceiling. Oh my god, I am a child. I get way too excited by things. Ah! Hold on. What was I doing? Right. Building stuff. Yeah, pretty happy with the shape of this. So let's get rid of the sketch. Like that. A rabbit disco ball. Oh my god, I'm in love. I love it so much. Also, don't worry, we're gonna do a tour of the new living quarters once I'm like fully unpacked and everything is in its rightful place. We're gonna do a tour. I'm gonna show you guys the amazing artwork that Fletcher had made for me. It's a Stegosaurus, so it's already peak. Xenoraptor, hey! I'm sure almost all the Camp Cretaceous species are safe if both Scorpius and Spinosino are 99% confirmed. Yeah, like I said, I really feel like, it was the inclusion of Archaeornithomimus... Wow. Let me backtrack. It was the inclusion of Archaeornithomimus that really has me thinking that all canon species, no matter how loosely canon they are gonna be in the game. Which pisses me off a little bit, because, look, I actually quite like Archaeornithomimus. No issue with Archaeornithomimus. Do we have better species in the game, though? Oh, heck yeah. So, it pisses me off a little bit that, you know, we're probably getting Archaeornithomimus instead of something else that I probably like more, just because there was a joke in Jurassic World about how people, like yours truly, cannot pronounce, for the life of them, Archaeornithomimus. That gets me a little miffed, not gonna lie. It gets me a little miffed. I feel like we're running out of slots. If all movie species, all hybrids, all Camp Cretaceous species, archae, chunking, or in what is... Yeah, exactly. We are... That's exactly it. Like, we only have 82 slots. And look, I'm still in the camp that 82 is plenty of species. 82 is plenty of species. That's more than we started with in Jurassic World Evolution 1 and Jurassic World Evolution 2. And roster bloat is a thing, okay? But when you're cutting down from 122 to 82 species, you have to make sure that the 82 that you're keeping are like that there's some sort of balance to that. They really need to think about how to, you know, balance the roster. Instead, what I think is happening is they just went, okay, well, we need all the canon species, because people always say we need all the canon species, and oh, we need all the hybrids, because, you know, that was kind of a thing with Jurassic World Evolution 2, where the hybrids were missing and it became a meme. So we need all the hybrids. And yeah, what does that leave us with? Not a heck of a lot. It's a thing. It's a thing. Ooh, I want to add islands. Hold on. I should not have deleted. This was a mistake. I should not have deleted. Okay, I think they're not going here. I can always adjust it a little bit if needed, but I want a little island. Ah! There, you know me. We like weird things. And also what I want to do is get the water deeper in some sections. So for the tour, it needs to stay quite high, but we can get a little deeper around the waterfall. Oh, I need to still add this. Oh, I need to still add the splashes to the waterfall. That's gonna help them look a little bit better. Because right now they look a little bonkers. I'm aware. I'm aware. I am painfully aware. Sorry, the awkward silence is me reading chat and forgetting that I'm streaming. D-Rex, some canon species that were shown for like just a few seconds should have been cut in my opinion, but they probably haven't been cut. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Controversially, I even said that, you know, something like Dreadnoughtus, which is only seen for a couple of seconds, could have been cut, because I feel like with, you know, Brachiosaurus, Diplodocus, those are basically guaranteed. Well, yeah. Oh, they're already confirmed, by the way. Diplodocus was just confirmed. So, Memenchi, I think, is more important than Dreadnoughtus. We have Patagotitan. You know, we already have enough sauropods, so I was really like, you can leave Dreadnoughtus. That's fine. But no, Dreadnoughtus is also in. You know, stuff like that. My thoughts on it are a little jumbled. I will be doing a video on this topic as well, about like the roster balance and stuff like that. But yeah, it's, I don't know. Alright, I think this is, I just want to get like a little bit of variety in the depth. Because it's interesting. Otherwise, it's just gonna look so flat. Flat, I tell you. I also wanna, speaking of flat, I wanna make sure that my peoples can look over here. Hey, Connor, thanks so much again. If we get more new marine creatures, I hope we get some from Hell's Aquarium at, I can't say this. I cannot say it. No, this feels like bullying. I can't say that. We can all read. I can't say that. And especially the bulldog fish Xiphactinus. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the two you mentioned there, I don't really need those. I don't need those. You know, those two are cool in a roster of 150 species. Then they're cool. In a roster of 82, I don't need those. I'm just being blunt. I also think I'm gonna turn this into a bit of a baby cliff. Yeah. Little baby cliff situation. Let's do that. I actually quite like the idea of continuing it on this side. Yeah, that's fun. Did I just accidentally... Oh no, I was just gonna say, did I accidentally make it the exact same height? No, I didn't. I still... Connor, I still can't say it. I don't know, look, I see that word, I see that name, I should say, and my brain already goes, don't do it, Evo. Don't even try. Don't do it. Save yourself. Save everyone. I appreciate the super chat, though. Did I do hold on, did I do a hug for the previous one? I don't think so. I got straight into rambling, as I do. Yahoo! Sean Universe says, I think there's only one new land species left to be revealed, and it will be a carnivore. Jurassic World Evolution 2 base game had 3 carnivores, 1 herbivores. Jurassic World Evolution 3 will be the reverse. I'm betting on Irritator. Irritator would be pretty cool, not gonna lie. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping, and that, hoping that we're gonna get a species, hold on, no, how do they call them now? A dinosaur showcase once a week. And I said this in the Patago Titan video as well. You know, we got Psittacosaurus one week, Patago Titan the next week. I think it would be pretty cool if we get one a week. Not necessarily like clockwork on a Tuesday, just one every work week, let's say. And if they do that, I would hope that we get, you know, a couple more than just one more new species. It's so confusing. They keep renaming them. Like, geez, Frontier, pick a lane. Alright, I need to stop messing. I think the shape is, you know, for what it's worth, is fine. I'm actually gonna do that. And then, is this big enough? Hold on, let's make this a little weirder. Oh, that's the edge there. And then smooth it. There, I think that's fine. And then maybe what I'll do, does that work? Let me check. Ooh, which fence am I gonna use? 1 second. I want it to be quite skinny. You know what? Let's just do this one. Does that work, or is that gonna be... Oh, that does work. Okay, brilliant. Ah! Hold on, no, it shouldn't be... Here, let's do that. Oh, I made them disappear. We'll continue this with rocks and stuff. Hold on, let me grab... There you go. Let's separate it into... Yeah, let's do 3 habitats. Allegedly. Hold on, I do want the animals to walk into the water. I really should have just left the outline of the torso. I hate myself. There's the tor. There it is. McChicken, do I think we're gonna get a different animal for the goat feeder? Maybe eventually. I don't see that being one of their priorities right now, honestly. It would be cool if they eventually get around to something like that, but I think they, I think they're busy enough already. Oh, hold on, I don't need to do all this, because I'm gonna line it like this. So this is gonna be, yeah, that's sexy. That's a habitat. And then this is gonna be a big ol' habitat. And this is gonna be for sauropods. I don't want to make it too big, because, you know, I want the sauropods to be, you know, around. And then we're gonna do another gate. Whoop! I just annihilated some people. Eh, whatever. Like Private Ray says, we kill people in my Sorry. It's just the way it was said so bluntly. Oh, I just got myself demonetized, I think. Hey, Xenoraptor, after you played Jurassic World Evolution 3 for a bit, it would be funny if you went back to Jurassic World Evolution 1 to see how far we come. Oh, heck yeah, we're gonna do that. Heck yeah. You know what? I've been thinking about this. Look. You guys know that, like, at least once a year, we do, like, a huge all-day stream, right? How funny would it be? Maybe not at all. Maybe I'm crazy. Don't answer that. I don't need that answered. I have it in writing already. Yes, I am. I think it would be really fun when we're gonna do the next all-day stream. You know, those are typically 12 hours. We do, like, 4 hours of Jurassic World Evolution 1, 4 hours of Jurassic World Evolution 2, and then 4 hours of Jurassic World Evolution 3. So we have, like, a whole day, and then from one to the other. And obviously without mods, so we get, like, you know, the proper experience. I think that would be pretty fun. I think that would be a fun way to revisit it. Correct me if I'm wrong. I nearly choked on my drink. From excitement. Okay, so this is habitat, this is habitat. I could turn this into a little habitat. Let's turn this into a little itty bitty habitat. Little baby habitat. Might as well. Okay, so that's habitat. So we have 2 habitats where they go through, and then we have 2 habitats where they do not go through. So I gotta line it. I'm gonna switch this out with actual invisible fencing in a bit. It's just the actual invisible fencing is a nightmare to work with. If you know, you know. This is gonna be huge. This is gonna be huge. That's what she said. Stop it. I could even... I'm going a little overboard, probably, but I could split this. I am biting off more than I can chew. That's for freaking sure. Here, but if you make this a habitat, and then this a habitat, I can go back a little further, I think. Just one. Just one. And again, I don't want to make it too big. Otherwise, the animals are just gonna, you know, disappear. Oh! Whoops. Oh, whoops. Excuse me. There. I think we ought to do some polls to decide which species are gonna go in here. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, let me check. 1, 2, is it fully? Yeah, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's start the first poll. with which sauropod we're gonna do. I missed a super chat. I missed a whole bunch of stuff. Oh my god, sorry, I was so in the zone. Hold on, for Xenoraptor, I answered that. I don't think I did the hug. The hug is broken. Bam! And then we had, Chairs again, you genius! Oh my god. I just think about this stuff way too much.
Yahoo!
Yahoo, thank you. I'm so sorry for missing that. Jesse, I wholeheartedly agree. Who else? Hey, yeah. And we also have Dear Gal member for 11 months. That is crazy. Jesse, 28 months. That's gonna be like since the very start. A new member. I don't see a new member. I don't see a new member. Hold on, I do see that I owe you guys 2 more chuckles. Sorry, I have not been on chuckle duty. I apologize. Let me get Ian in here. That's 1, but 1 more. There you go. And Connor, another super chat. You are way too generous. Ever plan on doing a park build based on the valley in Primitive War using dinos from the film? Maybe taking inspiration from the official bestiary. That's a pretty cool idea. Unfortunately, at this point in time, I have not read the book. I think it's 2 books actually. I have not read the books. I have not read the comic books. And I've also not seen the movie. The movie is out. It's gonna be leaving cinemas very soon though, so if you are in the United States or Australia, today might have actually been the last day. It was in cinemas really shortly, and only in the United States and Australia, so not in the rest of the world where I am. Well, I'm in one place, I'm not like all over the rest of the, you know what I mean. So I haven't been able to see it, so I don't really, at the moment, I don't have a good reference for what that build would be like. It is a pretty cool idea, but that would have to be something that I actually do, like, the research for. The literal reading. Did I do a hug? I don't even remember. The undiagnosed ADHD is making a very strong case for itself today, I can tell you that much. Alright, oh right, okay, poll time. Let's do a battle of the big sauropods. Okay. Start poll. YouTube, cooperate. Pick. Okay, so what are we gonna do? I feel like Brachiosaurus. Let's go. Okay, so Brachiosaurus, Alamosaurus. I'm not gonna add Titanosaurus because I'm not a huge fan of the mod. I think the mod I have is outdated though. I think there's a better one. I just haven't gotten it yet. Memenchi. And what else? Should we? Let's do Dreadnoughtus. Sub-Zero says Dreadnoughtus. So we'll add Dreadnoughtus to the mix. Alright. Bam! And we're also gonna do like, you know, a medium-sized sauropod, so to get that size variation in there, some other species as well. You know the drill. Alright. I think I want to give this a bit of a mountainous backing, so let me do that. Well, you guys, you're like my board of directors. I let you guys do the hard work of making the decisions. I hate making decisions. I'm very bad at making decisions as well. Cheers, King! When I was at Universal Orlando, I underestimated how fast the Velocicoaster was. Oh, but you did go on it? Was it a good roller coaster? I am not exactly a roller coaster connoisseur, you might say. I think I've literally been on 2 roller coasters in my entire life. Nefariousness! Ever think about playing Ark Survival Evolved? I think I've played Ark Survival Evolved, or maybe the other one. I don't know. Their names confuse me. I'm a very simple person. I like when things are called Jurassic World Evolution 1, Jurassic World Evolution 2, Jurassic World Evolution 3. Ow, I'm pretty sure I just stepped on like a pin or something. What the hell is here? Hold on, before I injure myself further. Ow, that hurt. I have no idea. I played one of the arcs. It really wasn't for me. It was too many notifications going on that I was completely blind to. First-person games aren't really my jam. I get motion sick, so that is a concern of mine going into Jurassic Park Survival. I hope I'm gonna manage that. So yeah, I played it. Not really my thing, unfortunately. I have a very specific sort of autism. Very specific sort of games. Hey, cheers, King. Yes, it was amazing, but I remember during the Mosasaurus roll over the water, it felt like I was going to fall out of my seat. Oh, I hate that feeling. I had that. Okay, so it's not a roller coaster, but I had that with a log flume. Is that what they're called? I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. And you're not strapped into those things. You're just sitting in them. They're just fully relying on gravity. And you know, it doesn't go over, like, I don't know, over top. What's it called? Upside down? Whatever. But there's like this moment at the start of the drop where it really feels like you're lifting out of your seat. And it got me nervous. This was back before... You know, physically, I have the YouTuber build now. But this log flume experience was back when I was, you know, gym rat Evo. So I was at a very light weight, and I legitimately thought, I'm gonna get launched out of this goddamn flume. I survived, clearly. But it was not a fun experience. I was like, okay, yeah, I prefer being strapped in. Thank you. Alright, mountain. I mean, I say mountain. Sure. Let me... What's my most wanted dinosaur for Jurassic World Evolution 3? I mean, most wanted dinosaur is Shantungosaurus. Plateosaurus makes a strong case for itself, but Shant, my beloved, I will always champion you. Always. I love Shant. That's okay. Sorry. D-Rex says, the log is the only roller coaster I ever went in, and I don't consider it an actual roller coaster, at least the one I went to. No, a log, yeah, I call them log flumes. I don't know if that's actually what they're called. But no, they're not technically roller coasters, but I was way more scared in that thing than I was in a roller coaster that did, like, the whole loop, barrel roll and corkscrew thing. Because you were strapped in! I don't know. I prefer to be strapped in. I did not enjoy the experience of just sitting in that thing, holding on for dear freaking life. To be honest, I'm not much of a theme park type anyway. Too expensive. Alright, so that's where the sauropods go. In terms of the habitats, I feel like I'm gonna keep it quite simple because, you know, we only have an hour. Okay, let me finagle this log viewing gallery. The problem with the log viewing gallery is that, you know, the perspective of the viewing gallery itself isn't exactly going to be exciting. But we can figure that... Hold on. What we're gonna pretend is that instead of a viewing gallery, we're gonna pretend it's like a bridge slash tunnel. Yeah. So I'm gonna do path. It's gonna go up here, and then we're gonna do maybe like a viewing tower or something over here to make it make sense. About like so. And then we go down, diggity down. We're gonna make this work, folks. We're gonna make this work. Tristan YouTubers, if you could have any dinosaur design changed in Jurassic World Evolution 3, who would you choose and why? Do you mean like a dinosaur from Jurassic World Evolution 2 returning to Jurassic World Evolution 3? Is that the question? Because I feel like I feel like that's the question. Because the new species they announced are chef's kiss. They're perfect. Wouldn't change a thing. I'm sure that there is one. Maybe several. I just can't think of one right now. Hold on, let me do the hug first. What would I want to see redesigned? I see a lot of people say Deinonychus, but we talked about this earlier. I like the tadpoles. I'm sorry. Am I sorry? No, not really, honestly. I know. Oh, I'm gonna get cancelled? I want them to redesign the baryonyx. They aren't going to, because we've already seen it. I don't like the baryonyx design. The baryonyx design from the website, if you know, you know. Oh, that was peak. Peak. I don't like the baryonyx design from... Was it Fallen Kingdom that it was in? I think so. But yeah. I mean, it's fine, I guess. It's fine. I'm not a huge fan of it. I think they literally had a better design within the franchise and they changed it for some reason, and oh man, it hurts. It just hurts. They had peak and they changed it. And I don't like it when they do that. Nope. Eh. There, just to sort of hide that, you know, obviously. There. So, you know, people go in on one side, they come out the other side, and then we're gonna have, like, I don't know, a tower here. Let's do a tower. Going up, first floor, ladies' underpants, and viewing towers. Sexy. Cheers, our king! I also got 2 How to Train Your Dragon plushies at Epic Universal. Heck yeah! I am the new mother of 2 newly acquired plushies. I'm very happy. I feel my inner child has been satisfied. I don't know, man. Oh god. It's cause I moved. I was finally like emotionally able to convince myself to get rid of like all of my childhood plushies. I had like 2 huge boxes of plushies that I always stored in my attic for like a decade at this point. So I was like, okay, you're moving to an apartment, love. You don't have an attic anymore. You don't have the space. Donate them. So I finally donated them. And to reward myself for finally doing that, I bought 2 new plushies. What can I say? I have issues. Hashtag no regrets, though. Okay, so I'm gonna get this bad boy right to the edge. And what I also want to do is get a like regular gallery attached to it. I think that's gonna be sexy. Super sexy. Oh, nope. There you go. Skedaddle this way. Hold on, let's try to get it lined up. Oh. Like that? Ah, good enough. Good enough, that's the bar. The bar is on the floor. Someone at Frontier must really like the Mosasaurus, because we've yet to see anything else for the lagoons. I think it's just a case of, you know, the Mosasaurus was at the top of the priority list to get it done first, so they could use it in the very first marketing. Because obviously Mosasaurus is the most important marine reptile to the franchise, right? So I get that. And, you know, I think that everything else was just a lower priority, so it wasn't ready yet to show. I hope that at this point, you know, the game is still progressing, more and more animals are getting finished. I really hope that we're gonna see new, and when I say new, I mean, you know, brand new or returning from Jurassic World Evolution 2, just new to Jurassic World Evolution 3, marine species. I think that's really a big want right now. Hold on, I did not do that. Plush parent is so Evo, says Wraith, you're on. It's another PP to add to the collection. Oh, I hate myself. Anyway, Charizard King, the plushes I got were Hiccup and Astra. That's cute. Wait, but you didn't get Toothless?
Yahoo!
Why no Toothless? Hey, Average, thanks so much. I appreciate that. Oh, hello?
Yahoo!
Hammond was a little shy. Okay, and the other thing I want to do is turn this into a restaurant. I think we're gonna do big, huge. Yeah, see, and then it just sort of... Cool. Are we clipping through? A little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. So see, now there's a point. I do things. Hey, the Great Dine Lover. Opinions on scientifically accurate Spinosaurus. I mean, I hope that we're gonna at least get the rebirth Spino in Jurassic World Evolution. I feel like that's pretty much a given. The question is when. It's really just a question of when. If you're asking if I have an opinion on the actual species, I really don't. All dinosaurs are cool. Okay, I don't wanna overthink this, so I'm just gonna do something ugly. I'm not even gonna fill it in. Because I need to not think about this, honestly. There. Long walk. How's that poll going? Bracky's in the lead. Is it a close poll, folks? Because I'm gonna be ending it as soon as I've built out a ramp. I'm gonna end the poll. So this is your last chance. I think this, as far as ramps go, that's fine. And then we're just gonna hide the ugliness. There you go. Nothing to see here. Alright, I'm gonna end it. I'm not looking. Pretty sure it was still Bracky. Oh, yeah, the next one was like, oh, over 10%. Wow. Over 10% less. Heck yeah. Okay, so it's gonna be Brachiosaurus then. Let's bring him out. Okay, Bracky. There she is. And we're gonna go for... Hold on. There. And this one should have the superior skin sets. Oh. Oh no, this is broken, isn't it? Ah, there you go. This is how it works. Oh, heck yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna make my favorite! Oh, she's beautiful! This is my favorite skin. Boop! Alright, what else? I like that too. I don't wanna use our precious time. That's a little purpley. Should we do a little purpley for sarcasm? Ooh! She looking purple! There you go. I think maybe 5, something like that. Oh, hold on. Can we do something cool here with the broken skin? Maybe not. No, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Yeah, I don't wanna spend too much time on this, because, you know, time is precious. So, there. Don't want to overdo it. I think 5 is good. So, let's start the next poll for slightly smaller sauropod. I think... I mean, obviously we have Amargasaurus and Nigersaurus, but that's... We need more to the poll, at least. I think, hold on, we're gonna do 2 blitz polls. We're first gonna pick a medium sauropod, so we're gonna, it's just gonna do 2 polls of 2 species, so we're gonna do Chimera and Apado. And then after that, again, this is a super quick poll, so if you want, you know, if you love democracy, in spite of how often it fails us, you gotta vote now. And then after this, we're gonna do Amarga versus Niger. Oh my god, super chat's coming in hot. Connor Brennan again. What do you think of adding the following carnivores for Jurassic World Evolution 3? Torvosaurus, Nanuqsaurus, and Plesiosaurus. Yes, yes, yes. For me, Nanuqsaurus would have priority, possibly. But I think Torvosaurus is going to be the biggest crowd pleaser. Oh, Jesus, my sauropods are noisy. Oh, hold on, I need to check if I turned off feed. And Charizard King, I also got a mini toothless okay, then it's good. A Yoshi power band and an Indoraptor plush? That sounds a little scary. Hold on, let me make sure that I'm not abusing my dinosaurs. I probably am. Settings, dinosaurs don't starve, yeah. Herbivores, and this we're gonna do all. Cool. Okay. Just gonna build out this rock wall, and then when I'm done, the poll's gonna end, so just fair warning. Oh, hold on, I paused the chat. I think we're back in business. Stop it? Okay. Stop it. Okay. Why are you coming over here? What y'all doing, you silly geese? You absolute mad lads. Alright, and then we're gonna do a secondary row. I'm just gonna pick all of those up. And then put them on top. Yeah, you can't go this way. Now you gotta turn around. You idiot. There. Hey, Red Blood, thanks for the super chat. Words can't describe how much I love your content, Evo. It always makes my day better. Thank you. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That means a lot. I really mean that. By the way, just in general, I'm gonna be a little cringe with y'all right now, but I really appreciate all of the support on the channel. You know, obviously it's to do with all of the Jurassic World Evolution 3 hype, but I'm just really grateful that, you know, we're all coming together in our excitement, and, you know, the channel's doing really great because of it, and yeah, it's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of hard work and a lot of stress as well. I was super stressed out this week. But it's all worth it. I just clicked on the wrong thing. I hate myself. I actually had a funny moment. I use that word too loosely. Oh, what do I click? Oh, this. I had a quote-unquote funny moment with my mother today. Because I told my mother today, oh, how did I say it? Oh, I said literally, we are past 350,000 subscribers. That's how I said it. And she just sort of paused and she was like, why are you saying we? Who is we in this scenario? Because, you know, it's your channel, right? Because she doesn't fully understand the whole YouTube thing. She just sort of, you know, smiles and nods. So she was like, what do you mean we? And yeah, I always say we because that's really how it feels. Because, you know, it's me, it's the moderators who make streaming possible, and it's people who are, you know, always commenting on my videos. That really helps videos do well by, you know, leaving a comment, leaving a like, and all that sort of stuff. You know, I can make whatever content I want, but if you guys don't leave a comment, then the YouTube algorithm is just gonna be like, psych, sucks to be you, I guess. So yeah. I really feel like it's a team effort. So that's why I say we, mother. All right, I've built a rocky wall. Hey, yeah, skedaddle, buddy. You better skedaddle. This lake needs way more depth. It's disturbing me. What was I talking about? I don't remember. Oh, can I blame the tiredness? Jurassic King, thank you so much. One thing I hope for is a Jurassic World Evolution game, but instead is How to Train Your Dragon. That's cool. Where you could have dragons instead of dinosaurs. That's really cool. What I would really want is a game like The Isle, but for Avatar. And I mean the blue people Avatar. And then, you know, being able to play as a Banshee, for example, or being able to play as a, what are they called? I think they're called Thanators, the big black panther type thing. I think that would be really cool. I know Avatar Frontiers of Pandora or something, you know, they have a game, but it's not like The Isle. It's a story type of game. I'd really love just a game where you can free roam as a Banshee. I was gonna end the poll. That's what I was gonna do. It just hit me. That'd be really cool. And then the map is like Pandora with the floating mountains. Oh, that'd be sexy. Alright, we're gonna go with a Pato. Fair. Hey, Chunky! Alright, let's see if we have something to work with here. Ah, that's not bad. Really? We don't have like a nice green? Oh, we do have a green. Well, yeah, we'll do that one. I guess that's okay. Are we gonna do 4? Let's do 5. Hold on, how many brackets do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 brackets, so we'll do 4. Okay, next. Quick poll. Pick Amarga or Niger. Hello, there you go. Alright, again, quick poll. And then I think we're gonna start a poll for this one. What I'm gonna do while you guys vote is I'm gonna make this a little deeper. Let me find, there you go. Now I can see where my tour track is. McDonald's, Eva, what do you think of Sarcosuchus in Jurassic World Evolution 3? I would love to have big crocs in the game. That's probably my biggest want for the roster, big crocs. And then after that, Cenozoics. I just think Cenozoics will be, like, really add a lot, to be honest. Alright, how deep is that? We can go a little deeper. Oh, sure, you're gonna lie down. That's literally not helpful in the slightest. Here, I'll make this side a little deeper. Boop. Smooth. Let's do that. Let's actually go all the way over here. Oh, the wrong way! Ah! What was that? I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. No, don't make me. Sometimes I make weird noises. We just live with it. Okay. That does look better. No! Buddy! Well, I mean, it works. He's just tall enough. Hold on. He's like, what did you do, mother? Sorry. Jesus Christ, I get way too easily distracted. Hey, silly Billy, welcome to the stream. I am familiar indeed with Colossal Biosciences. I'm not a huge fan of what they do, to be honest. This is what it is to be short, people. I feel that all the time. I can't relate, I'm sorry. In terms of Dutch people, I'm not tall. But generally speaking, I am tall. Name the Apprentice. Yeah. Okay, before people start giving naming suggestions, we do that at the end of the stream, but I'm making a very important exception here. Yes. That's Nessie right there.
Yahoo!
Hold on, I'm removing anyone, and I also want to ask my moderators to remove anyone who makes inappropriate references to the poll that's going on, because I know what they're referencing, and, you know, just educate yourself. That's all I'll say. Toucan, I want to see baby Moros, please, Frontier. No, but, like, seriously, baby Moros Intrepidus. Baby Microceratus. You know what I got really happy about this week when Chunkingosaurus was confirmed? I'm gonna see baby Chunkingosaurus. That's adorable. It's not in the same vein, obviously. You know, we were talking about tiny people, but people, no tiny dinosaurs. But I'm just so happy I'm gonna be seeing a little baby Chunky. Hold on, there's something I want to do here. Sort of... No, there. There, it's a little weird, but you know how I feel about weird. Weird is good. Just bringing a little bit more water into this habitat. And there, we're gonna do that as well. And I'm gonna lower it. so they can still look over it. Maybe I'll split it? Maybe I'll split it. There, just a little bit. There, that feels appropriately weird. That's Evo's type of weird. Alright, I think we can end this poll. I think it's pretty clear. We're gonna go with Amarga. And you know, fair. Fair. I also prefer Amarga. Chunking source was confirmed. Heck yeah. It was really difficult to see. But you know, if you do a little zoom and enhance on one of the videos they released this week, you could see like a whole list of species in the marketplace behind like some sort of UI command. And yeah, it revealed 11 species. 11. Which is pretty crazy. Okay, cool. Alright, this needs to remain shallow because he loops like that. Okay. Yeah, okay. Amarga, welcome to the fam. Amarga, yeah, Amarga needs to not go here. Alright. Amarga doesn't have great skins, I will say that. I guess that's okay adjacent. I think that, is that like a yellow stripe? Oh, hold on, this is potentially cool adjacent. Oh, hold on, this is kind of cool. Well, excuse me, Amarga. Oh yeah, here you go, yellow. Oh, that's kind of cool. Hold on, have I just been sleeping on Amargasaurus skins? I have potentially been sleeping on Amargasaurus skins. That's cool as well. Oh, I really like that. Let's find the dark one again. Heck yeah, that's cool. Nah, that's about it. We'll leave it at that. Alright, so that's our sauropod habitat. Obviously, it's not, you know, it's not really done. But I want to get started on a poll for here. So, it's a walkthrough habitat, right? So it needs to be, quote-unquote, peaceful species. It's also quite small. So, I'm thinking... What am I thinking? Something like Dryo, maybe? Maybe one of the ornithomimids, you know, that sort of size, I'm thinking. Because even for a hadrosaur, I think this habitat is too small. I'm just having a little look. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do Dryo versus Gali, Arky, Struthy. Oh, hold on. Stiggy could also work. But we'll do that as a different poll. Okay. We're gonna do a couple flash polls again. A peek. First, we're gonna pick an ornithomimid. So we're gonna pick... I'm writing Gilly. That's not how that goes. So Gali, Struthy, or Arky. You guys know what I mean. Okay, so that's the first poll. Then for the second poll, I think we're gonna pit Dryo versus Stiggy, which is a bit of a weird poll, but you know how I feel about weird. And then a third poll is maybe gonna be, you know, something like... you know, one of these. Sort of like mimicking turtles. So either this one... Polycanth's already quite tall. Maybe Minmi. Oh, that's cute as heck. We'll give one of the bigger guys a shot as well. Alright, but that's... yeah. I'm gonna make quick work of this, though. Honestly... I already said before the stream started that, you know, initially the plan was for tomorrow to be Prehistoric Kingdom. But obviously I only have half an hour left. If I want to finish this, maybe I'll make it a double JWE weekend and just continue working on this tomorrow. That's sort of what's going on in me mind right now. Because I don't want to leave it unfinished. But I also don't want to get back to it next week. Next week we need to go back to like one of the projects that was already running on the channel. I'm not gonna do a sandy beach because a sandy beach feels too, yeah, too beachy, and this is, you know, a lake. So we're gonna use this. Excuse you. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. Just a little FYI. Let's see if that works a little bit. Yeah. Hey, we are at 500 likes. Thank you guys so much. That is amazing. Hold on, Ian. Come here. Do my bidding. He's been napping there for a long time. I was just gonna say, should I be concerned? And he just got up. He sensed a disturbance in the force. Alright, we're gonna do a little squiggly business. And then we're just gonna whip out the foliage brush. And yeah, if I'm gonna be returning to this tomorrow, we can do like better detail work. But for now, I'm just gonna sort of haphazardly fill it out a bit. This feels more like a Jurassic World Evolution 1 habitat than a Jurassic World Evolution 2 habitat right now, not gonna lie. And, you know, not my proudest moment. Oh well. Oh, Jesus. Hey, Tristan YouTubers, thank you so much for a super chat. Never gonna happen, but I wish you could blend the terrain tools. Blend the terrain tools? I think you mean the terrain paints? I mean, you kinda can, even without mods. You just have to use like a light touch and sort of brush them over each other. But yeah, it would be nice. I'm pretty sure there is an intensity function in the terrain tools. We haven't seen the terrain paint tab though yet, so there is that for Jurassic World Evolution 3. We haven't seen that yet. So anything could still happen. I'm still a little miffed about the terrain tools feature focus. I really feel like they did not show enough in that one. But by the way, a hug for you, Tristan. Thank you so much. Ricky Ricks, I'm definitely gonna do a Jurassic World Evolution 3 park on the Hawaii map. It's beautiful and I'm lucky to have been able to go there. Oh, that's awesome! What is... My guests are complaining about the lack of facilities. Shush. Nobody likes you. You're alive. Just... Hey, are we gonna make this a thing now? You silly geese. Speaking of geese... We can comfortably end this poll. Gali won by a landslide. And I think I want to do the 1993 Gali. I guess I could do like a mix on them. Oh, it's so cute. No, I don't want to do a mix. I just want all of these. I love these. All right. Let's leave it at that. Look at him. Yee. Wait, are they like literally all pairing off to do a social? What the actual heck? I think I just... Sorry, it's like he's like a little periscope. Yeah, I missed it. Oh, these guys are doing it on top of a boat. Whoops. I think I'm just gonna add a lot of here, foliage, and then this one. Maybe no, this one. They love each other. They're just happy to be invited. Yeah, let's actually continue that here. 'Cause that's fun. That's fun. We like that. We like that. There, and then sort of substitute in a couple of spots. The Loch Ness Monster is true! It lives! We need like Pleurodon redesign from Walking with Dinosaurs. Ooh, that's a good one as well, Paleo Center. Yeah. Hey, Xenoraptor, thanks so much for another super chat. I appreciate that. I wonder if the Rebirth Spino is in Jurassic World Evolution 3 later on. We'll be able to not only enter lagoons, but also coexist with the Mosam. I don't think that's going to happen. Based purely on what we've seen so far, I think, and it is a shame, but I think the lagoons haven't been much improved. So I don't think we're going to get a situation where a Spinosaurus will be able to enter the lagoon, unfortunately. I do think that, you know, Rebirth Spino is definitely coming to the game. It's just a matter of when. I personally think it's going to be a DLC. I don't think it's base game stuff. Did I do a hug? I don't think so. And honestly, as, you know, might be a hot take. I'm not too miffed about the potential of Rebirth content being a DLC. And that goes to the whole, you know, 82 species base game roster. Because Rebirth sneakily has, like, quite a few species. If all of those are part of the base game, I just feel like it would take up too many slots. So for that reason, I'm fine with Rebirth, like, stuff coming later, even though, you know, that means it's gonna be a paid DLC. It is what it is. I need to start the next poll. Pick. So the next poll is gonna be a weird one. It's gonna be Dryo versus Stiggy. Again, quick poll. And I think, you know, the big finale should be... Look, obviously I need to have Suchomimus, right? Because, you know, it's a thumbnail thing. I think here I want to do like a dangerous herbivore. So either, you know, Stegosaurus, Triceratops, something like that. Here we'll do Sucho. That's... Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do a poll on that again, because it's in the thumbnail. So this is going to be Suchomimus. And then this we're going to do a poll again. So we have, yeah. Ooh, let me drop some rocks into this habitat. There is a mod that adds the website barrier to Jurassic World Evolution 2. I think I had it at one point and then got rid of it because there was some sort of glitch happening. But yeah, that do exist. I hope in Jurassic World Evolution 3 it's just going to be a variant, but that's probably a pipe dream.
Yahoo!
Khalil Nichols, thank you so much. I don't think I've seen your name before, so welcome. If you have been here before and I just missed you, I'm sorry. I do my best. But thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, Evo, do you think in Jurassic World Evolution 3 that the herbivores in a herd will be able to form a protective circle around young from predators? We already have it confirmed that parents will protect their offspring. We don't know yet what that's going to look like. We haven't seen it in action. That's just how they've described it. Parents will protect their young. Of some species, at least. Not all species. Some species, parents will protect their young. I don't know what that's going to look like, so I don't know if it's going to be like a circle situation. We'll just have to wait and see. But thank you for the super chat. Oh my god, the poll is 50-50. That is scary. That is scary, folks. That never happens. Alright, I'm just gonna play some rocks. You guys do your thing. Place a little rocky island here. Oh, you're still drowning though. Yeah, I think I just need to randomly drop some rocks around. I think that's what needs to happen. Quacky10 Gaming, I hope sauropods will actually fight now. Same. Honestly, I think that's one of the biggest wants from the community. And for that reason, I think it has a really good chance at happening. Because I think it's been pretty clear that Frontier has been keeping a finger on the pulse in terms of what the community wants. And is making a really good effort in implementing all of it in Jurassic World Evolution 3. RIP my bridges, which don't seem to be a thing, but... I remain ever the optimist. It's my thing. But yeah, even though we haven't seen it yet, based on the fact that, yeah, Frontier is, has really been paying attention to what we want, and I literally feel like it's one of the biggest things, so. I don't want to, I think we're just gonna accept that invisible fencing is a thing in our universe here. Because I don't want to build it. I don't want to build an entire rock wall here. That's gonna be ugly. Well, I'm trying to get... I mean, it's not a great shot because it's backlit, but... Hold on. His face is so cursed. Yeah, it's kind of funny. There you go. He's like, I sit. There. Unbothered. Unbothered queen. Yo, Tyrannosaurus. 30 months madness. And big shout out to my para baby who I will fight for. Yeah. Oh my god, I saw some people say that they think the baby Parasaurolophus is really ugly. That's so sad. The poor little baby. Stop honking, it doesn't help. Never in the history of mankind has honking helped. That's a bold statement, but I'm pretty sure I can say that. Yeah, I think with some... Ooh, we also need to have a spot where, like, trees overhang. What did I just do? I think maybe over here, create, like, a bit of a tree tunnel. The vision will vision, eventually. These are a little small. You know which tree I'm thinking about, though. You know the one. Sexy. Hold on, I need to... Ooh, that was scary. Let's make the track visible. That's a difficult system. Alright, initially it's gonna look a little weird because we're using all of the same trees, but I think once we start adding other ones into the mix, it'll be okay. Basically the same thing what I always do with rocks. Ooh, cutting it pretty close here. Let's move these two closer like that. Tree tunnel. Do we know if this tree is back in Jurassic World Evolution 3? I did see some familiar trees. I don't know if I specifically saw this one. To be honest, I haven't analyzed the footage in terms of identifying trees. Do you want to add some of this stuff? Not sure. Maybe I'll add some of these. Let's sink them a little bit. Yeah, because they're nice and branchy. I'm just gonna have to wait to see if that actually, if that works or if people are gonna be hitting their heads on the branches. Oh, what did I just do? I mean, I could do that a little bit. Yeah, that could be sexy. Fun. Oh, no. No, that's fine. That's fine. Oh my god, guys, this poll is way too intense. I'm gonna leave it for, like 1 more minute. So make your vote count. I think that'll work. 1 more. Let's see. I think they're touching the trunk there, and this guy can go closer. So he can go quite a bit closer, quite a bit lower. And he needs to be a little further. Yeah, I think once I add more foliage to it, it's gonna be okay. Allegedly. Let's start adding some trees to this one. Alright, poll's almost gonna be over, folks, so vote. Do I? No, I'm gonna stick with tropical looking things. For once in my life. I know this technically isn't tropical, but it's tropical looking. Ooh, I actually don't want to place the trees in the water now that I think about it. I think this habitat might have too much water, honestly. I think I need to change that up a bit. If I clip this one right in here, we can make it a little bit taller. Taller and branchier. Yeah, that's okay. Alright, ending the poll. What was it? Oh my god, Stiggy just about took the win. Wow. That was close though. Holy heck. I don't think we've ever had a poll that close. That's wild. I'm gonna add a little island in here as well. It doesn't have enough island in this habitat. Oh, hold on. Let me start the turtle poll. I'm just gonna call it that. Alright, this is gonna be the last poll of the day. pick. So it's either gonna be Crichton, Minmi. Ooh, which other ones? I don't want to go as big as Anki and Euoplocephalus, but we could do Polycanthus. Hold on, let me write this out. Polycanthus. Oh god. Maybe we'll just do a poll of 3. Yeah, we'll just do a poll of 3. All right. Yeah, that's fun. That's fun. I like that. Stop honking. They're flocking this way. Yeah, honestly, working on this, I really think that tomorrow we're gonna go back to finish this. I was gonna do Prehistoric Kingdom, but this just feels... I mean, it's literally unfinished, but it also just... It doesn't feel right to leave it unfinished. And I think this is gonna be quite a cool little mini situation if I put in the effort. I think I'm gonna do a little mini island here as well. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Oh yeah, that's kind of cool. Swampy. Yeah, that's fun. Brad O'Donnell, hey Evo, found your channel and this game about 2 weeks ago after binging a bunch of dinosaur content on YouTube. It looks so beautiful, I had to try it out. Hey, just completed my first park, that's awesome! Which map did you build it on? Says a lot about a person, which map they first chose. That's awesome though, that you're like just discovering Jurassic World Evolution 2 now. In case you missed it, we have a 3rd game coming. And it's looking very good. It's looking even better. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna do that again. They're morphed into one super tree. I want to leave this, I think, quite open. Not like super overdo it. Definitely needs like some bushes and stuff, but that murder drones dude? Suspicious. I'm only hyped for breeding and the boat attraction. Honestly, there's a lot that I'm hyped about. I think Frontier cooked. They cooked. Here, we're gonna do a little rock formation along here. What do you guys think we're gonna get next week in terms of news? I hope that they're not thinking, okay, so we gave them like a huge news week, let's take a little break. You know, obviously, I'm not expecting, I'm not even hoping for them to release as much news as they did this week as for them to do that every week. You know, that's not realistic. And also this week it had to do with like all of the like showcases, live streams, convention stuff going on. But I really hope that we're gonna at least get a dinosaur showcase next week. What button do I press to access Kai's build? I mean, it kind of depends on what part of it you want to access. If you want to access the building tool, you press N and that opens this thing. But if you want to spawn a dinosaur, you press L. If you want to, if you want to control the behavior of dinosaurs, you do J. If you want to change the weather or time of day, you do K. There is a lot. Kai did a full tutorial on how to use the toolbox, so I just suggested you check that out. Because there's way too much. In Kai we trust Egg, yeah we do. How's this poll? Oh, we can end that poll. That's very clear. Min me for the win. Okay. Not even a question. And plays these bad boys. Yeah, I kind of want to... Ooh, maybe like that. I really like the branchy look of these. That's cool. Branchy. Ooh, yeah, no, that we're fine. All right, Minmi, the little turtles. I know the alphabet. There you go. Oh, that always spread. Boop. Oh heck yeah, boy! Wee. Sorry, hold on. Wee. Okay, I'll stop. I am a child. I do apologize. Okay, obviously I like green. I'm gonna do a couple green ones. Darker green as well. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Oh, I like that. That's nice as well. Oh, look, he's doing the little roll. Oh, this is so cute. Look at him. Adorable. Adorable. Okay, how many turtles do I want? I want a lot, to be honest. Bonk. I'm so sad. Hold on, let me help you out, buddy. Oh, that worked out way too well. Okay, I'm fine. I'll leave it at that. The way it got stuck on the other one. Let's start naming the dinosaurs because we're nearing the end here. Oh god. Alright, so I want you guys to just throw random name suggestions into the chat and I'm gonna pick them at random and assign them to the dinosaurs. Yeah. You won't be able to pick which species it goes for. We're gonna start with the brackies. But yeah, just throw them out there. Alright, we're gonna go with Leo. And then we have Henning. What a fancy name. That sounds like the name of an author. I guess because it sounds like Hemingway. You know, halfway there. Sort of, kind of. Ellie, that's cute. Pizza! Oh, you're making me hungry. I did not really have... why are we flying to the sky for this one? That's a little weird. Alright. Let's see. Stella. got her groove back. Okay. That's Nessie. Pringles. Pringles the Apatosaurus. That's cute. Alright, let's see. Steve from HR. Steve from HR. That's too freaking funny. Oh man. Alright, so let's see. Eggatron? Eggatron. Okay, that's Nessie. Alright. Now, let's find the Amargas. Where's an Amarga? The Amarga's a little shy. Hold on. Ah, there. Name one. Hold on. Gregory von Wigglesworth. Don't we have in Jurassic Park Japan an Elizabeth Wigglesworth? I'm half remembering that. I'm not sure.
Yahoo!
Alright. Next up, hold on, let me access. There you go. Alrighty. Cupcake the Galaxy Destroyer. Cupcake the Galaxy Destroyer. And then we have Houdini. Like my cat, they say. We have one more. Walking Urchin. Walking Urchin. Oh, one more. And a Bennett. Oh, hold on. It's Bennett with a double T. Excuse me. No, don't do it, Gregory von Wigglesworth. You have so much to live for, Gregory von Wigglesworth. All right, moving on. We have a lot of galleys, so keep the names coming, folks. Keep them coming. We have a lot of dinosaurs still to do. Submarine. You know what? This one counts as well as submarine. All right, Skittles. Sanders. Like Colonel Sanders? Blue. Oh. Blueberry. Gilbert. 2 L's? No, 1. Or Gilbert. I like saying Gilbert, though. Seagull. 2 L's. Alright. Balthazar! That's a cool name. My eyes landed on Balthazar egg, yeah? That's way too badass for a Gallimimus, honestly. Periscope, I appreciate that. Periscope is good. Periscope is excellent. Oh. Alright, let's see. Sock Thief. No judgment. Alright, I see Nucleogogia. It is Sebastian. Hold on. Yep. Sebastian. Oh my god, how many Gallimimus did I make? Bubbles. Okay, that's the galleys. Did I never make the Stiggies? I never made the Stiggies. Huh? I never made the Stiggies, guys. Hold on, let me make the Stiggies real quick. That's stupid. Hold on, that's not here, love. Stiggy. Just gonna pick one skin. Of course it's gonna be green. Did you really think something else? Alright, there you go, Stiggies. Excuse me about that one. Alright, keep the names coming. Tanky, and I see right below that Nancy. Tanky and Nancy. Alright. Ooh, it's going fast. Benny. Headache! Headache. Sir Bonk. Bonk. And I see Ted. Ted. Okay, Ted and Tanky. Okay, so now we have the turtles left. Our little Minmi. There you go. Hey, buddy. Oh, they're so cute. Please be be in Jurassic World Evolution 3. I want to see your babies so badly it makes me sick. Ninja Turtle, excellent. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Megamind. Oh, yep, there. Alright, turtle time. Turtle time. Fleetfoot. They're so cute. Please be in Jurassic World Evolution 3. Please, please, please. Hey, Charizard, name one. Hold on, this is going too fast. Name one. Armoria. What a name. Alright, there you go.
Yahoo!
Let me get back to chat. Alright. Hey, buddy. Pineapple. Shelly. Oh, that's cute. I like that. How many minis did I make? What the actual heck? Turtle Master. Turtle Master. Alright, there you go. And that's all of them then. Right? Yeah. Yep. Yep. Alright, so, I don't know why I thought I would be able to do more. I really don't know myself well enough. I honestly think that we're gonna go back here tomorrow and finish it, because I hate to leave it like this. This makes me feel sad inside, and we don't like making ourselves feel sad inside. So yeah, I think we're gonna be back here tomorrow. So if you want to see the continuation of this build, I hope that you'll subscribe to the channel and join us again tomorrow. We're gonna wrap this one up. I want to thank the Blue Name crew as always. Sarcastically, Glitzbog, we had Colt, Fletcher, Samuel, and Guillermo here as well. Huge thanks to the Blue Name crew. I also want to thank the Green Name Army. I see Custom Llamas right now. We have Dawson YT, your average Milo drinker, Jesse, Wraith Huron, Salon Navon, Legacy Christine 1993. As always, I appreciate it. Magnetator, Malatalia, Ploba, Tori Ann here as well. Huge thanks to you guys. Pillow Sleeper, Matthew, I really appreciate it. I'm going to be saying many more names, and then we're going to be wrapping up the stream. And yeah, I hope to see you for the stream tomorrow, and I hope to see you, hopefully, for Jurassic World Evolution 3 news next week. Here we go, folks. Charizard King, we have Rock Anteater, Daniel Toucan, Dawn, Steve Sauropod, Bizarre Dino, Diamond AVD. We have Sub-Zero, Kayla, Glory Velez, Floozy the Flying, and your Comet Spirit, Flying Parasaur, Linus Sucadus, I probably mispronounced that, I'm very sorry. Jurassic Blaze, Agatha John, Nasolia T, Torbjorn Duncan, again, mispronouncing things is kind of a thing. Top Flans, I don't know how to say things, I'm sorry guys. Jan Polarski, we have Takata, we have your average Milo drinker, Not Mathis V19, that Murder Drones dude, Brody Duncan, Kova, Game Boy Gamer, Rixie's Analysis, you changed your name. Whiteout VR, Jesse, see you tomorrow, Xenon, Gary Pfeiffer, we have Xeno Raptor, Lexi Chrissy and Joy Bridgerton. Wessie, we have Rose D72, WS23 Gaming, Kiwi Dev Tarbo, Proximus, the Paleo Center. Happy birthday! Thank you so much for spending some of your birthday with us. Have a good one. DRX1985, waving goodbye. We have Sync84T. Oh god. YouTube jumped. Distortus Rex, Canbean, Desmond, Obasuyi, Godzilla Fan 123, Slanovan, good night to you as well. Nuclear Goji Edits, Mango Guy, Mr. Dino, Madness Gaming 11, Aaron Kalu, Diamond Gaming, Melissa Cutter. We have Matt the Velociraptor, Kira, Crown Sock. All right, we're gonna leave it at that one, at the Crown Sock. All right, thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, allegedly, and until next time. Enjoy the game.